Here we go. Yeah, I got a Yamaha PW80 here. Back tire is pretty worn, so I was just gonna make a quick video on how to replace the tire, rear tire on a PW80, because I didn't really see any videos specifically about that. So looks pretty straightforward, but it looks what you gotta do is just loosen up this rear brake wing nut here so you can take off this brake. So you can probably just take that off, and then looks like this is a 17 millimeter bolt here, so you basically just unscrew it. There you got the nut off there. And probably just pop this. Work on popping that through. You can maybe loosen these chain tensioners here. I'll do that quick. Yeah, there's one on this side. It's just a 10 millimeter. You can loosen that one up, and then there's one over on the other side as well. So yeah, those pop right off. So you kind of gotta slide the chain and the wheel off here. Let me get a little hammer to pop that through. All right, got a little mallet. Probably just pound that through. It's a washer you're gonna want to keep a track of. I think there's a spacer there. And then yeah, it looks like there is a bolt right there you're going to have to remove as well. So yeah, there is a little cotter pin right here you got to pop off, and then it looks like a 12 millimeter to undo that, and then you should be able to get your back tire off. Actually that's just the brake, so you just have to pop that through and the tire falls off. So you got that and the brake. Actually, you don't even have to take that nut off right there. So here's what it looks like at the chain right there. There's the brake, and then here's the tire. So usually I got this little valve stem tool. You can unscrew the valve stem here, get all the air out of the tire. You can hold on to the valve stem right there. Get all the air off the tire. And there's a lot of videos about how to change a tire, so just looks like the bead is already pretty broken. So just get some tire spoons, pry off the tire. You may or may not have to replace the tube. So we'll see. We got some tire spoons. We're just working around. Pop the tire off. It's going pretty easy. So just jam them in and then work them off. So this side's pretty much done. Just take your time. It can be hard at times, but so this side's almost done. Do the same on the other side, and then the rim should pop right off. All right, so I got the tire off. She's over there. The wheel looks like. So everything looks good. You can clean her up a little bit, and then should put the tire on. Yeah. All right, I got a new tube. You can tape that up a little bit, but I got a new tube and got a new tire. I'll they're on there. So maybe inflate the tube a little bit and then put it on there, and then you can slide the tire over the top. That's what I usually do. All right, usually what works best for me is getting the tube in the tire and then getting them both on the tire at the same time. It seems to work for me in the past, so just gotta line up the valve with the valve hole on the rim. So let's give it a shot. Easiest thing, but we got the tire on the rim. So now we'll just put some air in it, get the beads seated, and then we can install her back on the bike. Sorry. There you go. It's a bit hard to film, but it's best to get this part and the brake in together, then lift it up, and then there's the spacer right there, and then the tensioner right there. So get those in place, and put the bolt through, and then there's the washer, and then the other tensioner right there, and then we can just tighten her up, make sure she's got some good slack, enough slack in the line. So I'll tighten her up and get the chain tensioners where you want them, and then yeah, I should be pretty much done. Here we go. Just got the tire and everything put back on the bike. Everything looks like it's in place. The brake's working again. Chain's nice and taut. So let's go. Should we give her a want to take her for a ride? All right, we got her fired up. Okay, see if she'll work. All right, we're looking good.